Yo, welcome back to Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon with Justin and Emblem. That was B. Here we are. A. We are now proceeding to Chapter 4, Battle in the Lee. I presume that's how it's pronounced. They don't have a pronunciation guide on screen, so hopefully I'm close at least. After a hard battle, Marth's Altean army, for it had grown to be called such, set foot at last in the kingdom of Aurelis. However, joining his might to that of the Aurelians would have to wait, as Marth descended into the vast green Lee separating his troops from theirs. He heard a terrible sound, the galloping of enemy destriers. Far away first, then closer, then far too close. Aurelis, at last! The enemy will have set their forces to meet us. Grust, Dollar, Gra, we're up against their standing armies, and we must brace ourselves for it. Sire, I believe it prudent that we start taking time to prepare our troops before each battle. We should select the warriors best suited for the situation, and outfit them with the right weapons and items accordingly. Alright, that's sound advice. I believe I'll take it. Alright, so we get to have our prep screen from this point forward. Let's see. View that map to see what kind of units we're talking about here. Alright, so a whole host of these cavaliers up here. Oh, with one of them being named, so presumably recruitable, but as I'm thinking about that, do I care? I've probably got too many cavalier units already. Speaking of too many units, hopefully this will be a map that starts giving us the opportunity to choose not to bring the maximum possible units, because we're not going to be using all of them. This is a game that does not have a, what's the term I'm thinking of, like, overworld map where you can do a lot of grinding. We're just going to be having story mission after story mission. So I'm going to try to pick and choose some of our units and only really give the experience to them. That way, hopefully, we can end up without a ridiculously weak group at the end. Ah, so they do also allow us access to an armory at this stage. Oh, I was actually wanting to see primarily what do you sell. There we go. Oh, well, they would sell fire, which isn't bad. They do sell heals, but they do not sell vulneries, so those are still going to be a little hard to come by. Good to know. Alright, so let's look at our units. So, Marth has to come, obviously. Let's see. Any other sword units in particular? So our three options then for other sword units besides Marth would be Navarre, Julian, or Ogma. Of the three, I think the least likely to be following us on this is Julian, because I just don't think that we're really going to find a ton of use for someone who puts a lot of effort into being a speedy sword. I'd kind of rather just leave speed to the flyers, and when I say flyers, I'm probably not going to invest in too many more than just Sita on that note either. Looking at you, Drog. As I've said before, I think we're probably going to try to focus on both Cain and Abel, although, I don't know, maybe I need to pick one of them rather than both, and we're probably going to go ahead and let Jagan, because this could be really easy if I just let everything rest on Jagan's shoulders, but we're going to try to be a little more interesting than that, at least. Lena's level 3, Reese is level 2. He has access to E. She's got a staff stat 2 higher. We'll go ahead and have her for now be the staff user that we focus on. Yeah, so let's go ahead and drop Jagan, Drog, Ord, Cord, and probably honestly Daros. So, then the question would be, well, we could potentially go with like 2, well, not of every, but of most types of things. See, that's the other thing about, for instance, if I just drop Ogma, Abel and Cain are mounted, so that's already hugely beneficial, but they also have access to both swords and spears without needing to be promoted. That's probably good enough that them with Marth is probably all the swords I would need. And like I said, whoop, that was B again. And like I said about Sita, considering these mounted units are going to have spears as well, them with probably like just Sita is probably doing pretty well. We do want at least one axe unit, and from what I believe I remember of the available roster toward the end of this game, you don't get just a ton of units that have free access to axes. For instance, I don't think that the promotion for Cavaliers allows axes, so, but we certainly weren't getting just a whole lot of good performance out of Daros, and I'm just not going to be bringing Border Cord. So I guess for right now, we'll still go ahead and let Barst be our only person for that. And then the real question comes down to, do I want 2 archers or just 1? I think for right now, we'll go ahead and keep 2 archers, because mages will largely fill the same role. Once we start having access to some of them, maybe we'll let some of them replace 1 or 2 of these archers. So let's go ahead and position Sita to be in a position to take him on. Yep, she can reach, and I assume if she can't one-shot him, there's no one else around, so she'll definitely be able to take him out before he can do any real damage. Are these guys using... Alright, so they're using a mix. But several of them are using lances, so we will want... Ooh, and then a couple mounted bowmen. That's... Ugh. A little early for that kind of unit to be showing up, don't you think? I guess maybe not. Alright, so he's definitely going to need to be part of this bridge holding. Let's see, of you two. Defensive 7. Alright, so you're basically 6 and 1, half dozen of the other. 582, 546. We'll have Cain assist Marth up there. We'll have Abel go to hold the bridge. Let's see, of you two. Gordon's higher level, so we'll put him with the bridge defense. And put Castor with the attacking force over here. And of the groups, the one that's more likely to need healing sooner is this group. Alright, should be good. Fight! Alright. An unknown army to the south. That must be the Altean princeling and his band of lick-spittles. If they think we'll sit by and let them join forces with the Aurelians, then they have another thing coming. With this rider's bane, I'll litter the Lee with their cavalry. Good thing I'm only bringing 2 people that are of that type then. Shoot, they are the people that I usually use to take out the bosses of the levels, though, so... that could be more problematic than I'm making it out to be. Alright, does he reach? Yes, he does. Oh, no, he doesn't. Alright, so the archer only reaches to there. Alright, so can Marth move? Yes, just far enough to get the attention of... They're using regular axes, right? Good, no throwing axes. Alright, so Marth's in position to take one on. Castor's in position to attack whoever Marth defends against but doesn't quite kill. Nina's not in position. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and, seeing as how I forgot and went ahead and started talking during this, from this point forward, as of my editing of the last couple videos, I've decided that I'm going to do, well, I guess so, any attacking, I'm going to try to do attacks first and film that, and then I'll just cut moving people into position. So I did that wrong this turn. Hopefully I'll get better about that as of turn 2. So 9 times 2 is 18, 100 guaranteed. She has an 20% chance of dodging. Come on, Sita. Oh, well. Oh, no damage. Oh, I didn't even... Wow, good defense, Sita. So she absolutely crushed that. And seeing as how, like I said, the rest of these units will just be moving in position, I will skip to when it is the enemy's turn. Alright, here they come. First one's attacking Cain. I only just realized that I didn't even check what Cain had equipped, so it's a good thing that I got lucky and he had his sword equipped. So they... Oh dear, that's not the direction I was hoping they would head. Well, it's going to be interesting to deal with. Let's see. Sita would probably be the best person to swing up and take out that thief, seeing as how he's... If I take out this archer... Well, hold on. How far afield can these guys get? Oh. Pretty far! Even still... Hold on, we don't want to move her up first. First we want to see if... Can Barst reach that guy? No. Well, I mean, technically he can. Alright, so... Move up to the north of him. Attack with the Iron Sword. Does the Iron Lance have more uses? It does. And it also pretty much guaranteed kills, so let's see that through. Bada bing! Alright. We'll take it. Alright, so he's now in range of that thief, which should attract him in. And he's actually sitting on his spear, so actually, he may just take that thief out. We may not have an issue in the slightest. Alright, now to deal with this group. So we're actually going to have to move these guys down here probably to block. I don't know, this is getting... I was expecting those guys, the Cavaliers, to head right. Instead, they headed down, so this could get more dicey. Let's see, so the main danger right now is both Lena and Castor from this hunter. But, I think, assuming Castor, yes, oh, 88, come on, Castor, do your job. Attaboy. Knock him dead. Alright, then, if Marth moves over one, I think... Ooh, I should have been paying attention to the durability of his sword. Well, there should be an armory on the map, too, if things get too problematic. Yeah, there, I was gonna say, if I move that over, and then move Cain over... The enemy archer should not be able to reach the 2 units we have in back. Alright, well, that hurt a bit. Oh, and Kane's not fast enough to move, but that's fine. Alright, so one of them's going to get hit by the archer. And if Kane on a single swing takes out the fighter, this could get dicey for Kane. But I really don't want to move Lena into danger, so we'll just have to let that lie. Alright. Guy comes after Marth, lands his hit, annoying. But seeing as how he moved first, whoever's next to attack is likely going to go after Marth rather than Kane, and Marth still has the greater dodge chance, which is good. Come on. Ah, man, Marth, you're taking a few too many of these hits. Alright, and then... Alright, well, it should still be fine, given now no one else but the archer can hit Kane. So, and of course he does go after, and he doesn't have enough damage to take out Kane, so yes, excellent. Lena will. And the guy just runs up to Abel, but doesn't attack. Weird. Alright, how we gonna do? So the first ones, alright, so you're farther back, so because of that, we're gonna move Barst in to defend against... Oh, because I was gonna say, why aren't you able to reach as far? It's because that little hill. So, right diagonally here, and wait. Meanwhile, we need to move you back down with a sword. Well, hold on. First, let's make sure that Sita does successfully make this kill, which, I mean, she should. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so these guys are still far enough away that, yes, she can safely move up there. Just didn't want to move her into archer range by accident. Alright, Iron Lance. Yes, guaranteed. Night-night. Alright, which means she's also going to be ready to swoop in and help with some of those sword carriers. Speaking of whom... Let's see, he's got 10 uses on his iron sword, which is fine. We'll have him defend against them right there, and Gordon will be here ready to help take out that attack. Alright, now to wrap this area up. Iron Bow, come on, caster. Land it. Nice! Right, and then, let's see. 587. Alright, so yeah, Kane needs to be the one to do the attack, and he kind of needs to take him out in one hit. But he cannot. Can Marth? No, good. And the reason why that's good, so I want Marth to go in and soften them up, because he doesn't need the experience as much as Kane does, so he'll get some for attacking, and then Kane will get the better experience for landing the killing blow. Ba-da-ba-da! Alright, and then we'll move Lena in and heal Kane. Alright, enemy phase. Alright, they went after Barst, excellent. Tanks that hit nice and good, and lands a big ol' hit. Taking out over half the guy's health. Other guy lands his hit, because kind of course. Yes! Barst landed his second hit! Doing us proud. Gets a level up. Hopefully skill is one of the things he gets up. Nope, oh well. I believe skill in this game affects the hit chance. And axe users need as much hit chance as they can muster. Let's see. These guys pretty much have free reign, so actually protecting Gordon here is going to be a little, well, dependent on the river, it looks like. Huh. Yeah. Alright, so yes, if we move Gordon right here, he can attack with the Iron Bow. He could take this guy out. No, he couldn't. I was looking elsewhere. So there's Steel Bow could take him out. Yeah, that's probably our best bet. Just go ahead and take the guy out. Nice! And is this guy... Oh, it's the named guy. Well, sorry, buddy. We're really not in the market right now. Oh, you had your hand axe. That's part of why that went poorly last time. Nuts. I mean, it didn't go that poorly, but would have gotten better if he'd... Oh. Well, sorry there, buddy. Lena, where are you? What I would give to hear your voice just once before I die. Sorry, but about that. Good dodge, Barst. Lena, forgive your fool of a brother. Sorry there, bud. We just did not need another Cavalier. Alright, so that's a sword, armor slayer. Alright, so either of these would be kind of not great to be running up into Barst, although it now occurs to me I have positioned them such. I can't really do anything about that, now can I? So they are undoubtedly just going to come at him. Fortunately, he is on the force, which is giving him 10 bonus avoid, which is at least a little helpful. And we do need to bring Abel up to this position so he can protect Gordon. So, oh dear. Let's see, the other guy though, yeah, had a lance, which is part of why that didn't go so well. So let's swap you over to lance. Let's see, and I don't think, well, I mean, if they can reach Sita, maybe she can, nope, not quite, she can't quite reach them. Alright, well, move her to here and she'll be ready to hit next turn. Alright, then I'll take care of all these and see you at the enemy's turn. Alright. Ha! It worked! I got the lance guy to come over here and attack Kane. Which gives Kane a little bit more EXP and ensures that the... Well, I mean, yeah, what these two guys were going to do was pretty obvious from the get-go, so whatever, man. Alright, took out the Armor Slayer. Nice going, Barst. If the other guy can only hit for about 6 as well, Oh, he hits you for even less. Excellent. Alright, yeah, that miss doesn't really matter. Gives Gordon something to do. Good job, Barst. Alright, let's see. So, speaking of, let's see, can you use the iron bow? Yes, to take him out. So, do so! Save uses of the steel bow, if at all possible. Alright, let's see. So now, those mounted archers, which will be a pain. A curate. This guy shouldn't move off of his spot. More archers and a knight. Let's see. Cannot quite get Barst over to that fort, but we'll try to get him to here to rest for a bit. Oh, they don't move. Excellent. Alright. Alright, enemy phase and our phase. Alright. This turn, I believe we will be setting the trap, so I'll go ahead and let you know. I have looked here, and as we can see here, the knight can unfortunately walk up to any spot the archers can hit here, except for this square. So that's the square we're going to put a... How am I... Okay, I was going to say, I'm not clicking on it, so there we are. And he's got his javelin out and ready, so the trap with him is set. Barst will continue to heal. And I'll skip to when we spring the trap. Alright, here they come. 5 damage on a 40% miss chance. Nice. Versus straight up knockout. I don't suppose the other archer can get into position and get knocked out by this, can he? Oh, well, these guys can. Alright, so 3, but he's much more likely to hit. Alright, so actually pulling these guys closer was kind of not something I had paid attention to close enough, clearly. But it's not that big of a problem. So the furthest they could hit from is over there anyway. It seems that our javelins are probably the best answer. Yeah, because our archers are probably going to get wrecked if we try to go on the offensive without being the last hit. Yeah, because these guys are just straight up faster. Alright. So, unfortunately, they can also, well, reach together. Because of this guy, they can reach as far as our current line. So let's move our guys back a bit. Alright, enemy phase. 3 hit, almost guaranteed, but 9 return, almost guaranteed as well. Alright, this is probably going to go on just like this for a couple turns, so I'll come back to you when that's all said and done. Let's see how that fares. Yes, that guy attacked, so back, and now I believe they should be both, maybe, we'll see. I'm not sure if Caster actually is going to have, because he only has this iron bow. Oh, just enough. Alright, go for it. Ooh! 1% crit rate, but he got it. Great job, Caster. And weak level up. Unfortunately, I'd prefer to have him still able to move. We'll have to leave this and just trust that Gordon can land this 77%. Nice! He did. Alright. Unfortunately, our next step demands that we go ahead and lure out at the same time both the knight and the archer. Sees how they just have total overlap. So, move you up there, get you one last touch of healing. And then, I could heal Sita, but she should be fine. Alright. So the archer's going to do 6 damage, probably, almost definitely. Yep, alright, so that's fine. Or should still... Did I not read the... Yeah, he is able, so the knight's just gonna sit there, really? Make me come to him? Fine, Buster. Nothing but the curate to save you after that. Let's see, 22. Do it. 5 damage back, and then... Woo! Nice crit! Would have been nicer to get it on the first hit, but we'll take it. Actually, can we get real aggressive here, and can Sita actually take this guy out? No. Neat though that would be. Oh, Marth can cross. Well, hold on. It's level 6, level 6. Level 6, level 5, caster almost certain. Well, no, I mean, Sita does need the experience, so actually she may not get the kill this way, but she'll at least get in on the damage. She'll get some, and then we'll probably have her be the one to take out the curate. Alright, between the two of you, caster needs to be the one to get this kill. Yeah, he should get that. He'll take some damage, almost certainly, but then he'll return! In retrospect, I should have had him soften the guy up for Sita to take out, but oh well. Water under the bridge and all that. Ooh, sweet! Come on, get a good level up there, Lena. And never you mind that pink-haired horse guy back there whose body we're just not mentioning. Which I just mentioned. Pay no mind. Alright, enemy phase. Nothing, clearly. Alright, I presume she can... Oh, come on, she just barely can't reach him yet, but she will soon. And we don't have any lances... Well, hold on. If Rider's Bane... I think that's a sword type. Let's check. Yeah, it is. So that's the problem. Because ideally we'd want to counter that with a lance, but we don't have any lances that aren't mounted. Because she also counts as mounted. But it's melee range, and that seems to be the only weapon he has, so actually our archers may come in particularly handy this round. Oh, right, I should have had him visiting those... Well, we'll do that now as we get everyone else into position. Let's see what they have to say at this village. Let's see what they have to say at this village. There it is. Kind Altean, this kingdom is in dire need of a savior. We've saved up 5,000 gold and poured our prayers into every coin. Please, use this money to answer them. Thank you much, ma'am. Alright. Alright, she won't take him out this turn, unless a crit. Unless a crit. Nope. Alright, so next turn. And finish this guy off. For a spot of EXP. Well, really, just a spot, clearly. Whoa, okay, that's not gonna work then. 1 damage. And a moderate chance to miss. That's a problem. I suppose Gordon has a better... Really, not that much better odds with the... Well... Seems we'll get some good use out of this healing staff after all then, because I think we're gonna have to just go ahead and have Marth do it. Ugh. So, we'll finish getting him over to this... Oh, I already moved it. Alright, so we'll... End turn, enemy's turn, nothing happens, so we'll move over here. Oh, hello lag, go away. Visit. Oh! Ah, Prince Marth, we meet again! Uh-huh? Merrick! Merrick, is that you? Well, yes, sire, last I looked. While studying magic in Cadane, I caught wind of a war brewing and decided to seek you out. I see. Thank you, then. I need friends like you on the battlefield. You will fight with us, of course. Of course! 'Twould be a passing shame if you didn't get to see me flex a little magical muscle. Wait till I show you my latest, Excalibur! Alright, well, that is actually most excellent, because this will undoubtedly make this fight significantly less problematic. We're still going to bring Marth up, though, too, because it's possible with the guy... Well, hold on, let me do the first one. Wait, we free up that spot. How much can you do? Ooh, I'd really rather not use your Excalibur tome for this. It's going to hit really hard. Let's see. That's a fort, right? Not an armory? Ah, there is an armory over here. Alright, you know what? I really don't want to use that right now, so we're just going to move you into position, and we're going to have Sita go fetch you a fire tome. Uh-oh. Nope. The guy doesn't sell any of those. But he does sell some things that are over one, wasn't. I think we have a hammer on someone. Could use another iron bow, though. Marth will need an iron sword, and this will prevent us from having to buy one later. We have the gold. Let's buy 2 steel swords to put on a couple people. And a couple steel lances to put on a couple people. There we are. Alright, well, unfortunately, we've also found that no point in waiting any longer. Ace 'em! You can defy us, yes, but you will never defeat us! We'll just have to see about that, and I won't whiz that out. Yep! What? Hot diggity! Well, if it was only going to be one use, I guess I'm not that beat up about that. Alright, Marth. If you please. Prince Marth, you have our thanks for liberating the South Castle. You'll find Captain Hardin at a fortress in northern Aurelis, protecting the king and the Lady Nina. Nina? Probably Nina. When you find him, please be sure to give him this silver sword. Sure. Oh, and apparently, that's all she wrote for that chapter. So, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time. Yo, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like and leave a comment. Subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want YouTube to let you know when more uploads arrive. I've put links in the description for if you want to follow the channel's Twitter or Facebook, as well as a link to the channel's Patreon if you'd like to support the channel. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.